It's springtime, and all the animals that live around this pond are busy, except for one. Can you see her? She's a frog, and she's my mother. Now, where do you think she's hopping off to?
Good. All clear. No other traffic on the road today. I love it when it's like this.
Ah, she's going down into the water. She has just laid all these eggs. The eggs are called frog spawn. Each of the tiny eggs is surrounded by clear jelly, and in the center is a tiny black speck just waiting to grow into a wriggling tadpole. And you know what? Somewhere in the middle of all those eggs is me. 2 weeks later, and can you see what's happening? The eggs are beginning to grow into tadpoles. Look, there's one trying to hatch. He's a lot more growing to do yet before he's ready to escape.
It's jolly strange being stuck in here, you know. I feel a little like I'm stuck in a bath full of jelly, but I can't find the plug.
Look at me go. I did it. At last I'm free. What fun to be whizzing about in the water. So many things to see and touch. This weed tickles. Now this, as I expect you might have guessed, is me. It's 2 weeks since I hatched, and now I have feathery gills on either side of my head to let oxygen into my body. 2 weeks later on, and my gills are covered by skin. I expect you'll agree. I look much neater now. Look at my tail. It's definitely growing thicker every day and getting more powerful so I can swim faster and faster. Most of our time is spent swimming about, looking for something to eat, or swimming about trying not to look like something to eat. Yes, we like to eat tiny water plants and insects that fall into the water. The only problem is that bigger animals like to eat us, so we have to watch out. Now, can you guess what I'm doing here? Well, I'm actually breathing. I'm 2 months old, and my lungs have formed inside me, and every now and then I swim up to the surface of the pond for a spot of air. Oh, help! Trouble, everyone! This is one of those larger animals I was talking about, and he looks rather hungry. I think it's time to make myself scarce.
Hello. What's going on? Can anyone around here recommend anything good for lunch? Not too filling. I'm just looking for a quick snack, you know. Well, what's got into this lot? Something has obviously frightened them. I think I'd better leave before it catches me.
Thank goodness. I'm glad he's gone. I sometimes get the feeling that this pond isn't big enough for both of us. I'll be glad when I've grown up into a frog. Now, talking of growing, look, here I am, getting much fatter and with rather interesting eyes. I'm 3 months old now and changing all the time. My back legs are growing, and so at last are my front legs too. I was getting tired of being legless all the time. I still have my tail though, which I need until it's time for me to leave the water. Ah, now this is what I've been waiting to show you. Look, I've grown up. I'm about 14 weeks old and I'm a proper, fully formed frog. I feel very grand and important now that I can live out of the water. But, oh dear, I've still got a lot of growing to do before I'm as big as this frog. I think it's time for me to hop it. Hello. Now who's this little chap sitting out in the sun cleaning himself? It looks like a mouse. Oh yes, it's me. I do like the good weather. It makes me feel so warm and contented. Now how about a nice refreshing swim in the pond before I go home? Yeah, that would be splendid. A little freshen up. Yes, the water looks good today. I wonder if that little fellow knows that this is supposed to be private. Frogs only. Mice not allowed. Strictly for swimmers. Now what's the little chap up to? Well, I'm blowed. Did you see that? Next thing, they'll be flying. Right, well, I'm going one place where I know he can't go. Underwater. That's better. You've got to show these mice who's boss. Well, I mean to say, this isn't a public swimming pool. Each to his own place, after all. You wouldn't catch me eating cheese now, would you? Hmm?